Hello, we're the Rifles. I'm Joel.
I'm Luke.
And thanks for watching Music News.
The Rifles, it's great to see you again. How you doing today?
Very well.
All good?
Good stuff. It's been a while since we last had a proper chat, since the original lineup has got back together. Is it just like the old days then?
I guess so. Probably see each other a little bit less, don't we?
Yeah.
Rob lives in Germany now. So,
Yeah.
But we all met up at the weekend and done a festival in Nottingham.
Yeah,
That's good. Yeah, it don't feel no different really.
Nah. It's nice to see each other, isn't it, when you have a bit of a break as well.
Yeah.
That's good.
Good. But you're about to release a great new double album, Big Life. Absolutely brilliant. We're loving it. Music News. Okay, bless you. Classic Rifles. Was that the aim?
We didn't really have a name, did we?
No.
We just wrote loads of songs and
Same as usual, really, isn't it? Just write loads of songs and see what
blindly go forward.
Yeah.
Yeah, but
Or
I
stay in
mean,
the same place.
yeah, Numero Uno could easily have been off the first album, No Love Lost. The brilliant Caught in the Summer Rain wouldn't have looked out of place on the second album, The Great Escape. Coincidence, or you feeling that old hunger?
I don't know, I suppose maybe having the mate, I don't know, to be honest, maybe having the boys back, like on the fourth album we got back into, I don't know, the fourth album went a little bit back to the sort of older ones, you know what I mean? The third album diverted, but I mean, funny enough, that Numero Uno was an old bit of music.
Really?
It was like music from, I think, the second album, when we was doing loads of like writing and that, and we just sort of stumbled on it and thought, oh, we should maybe try and write to this. And so the actual music was pretty much made up when we was writing Great Escape. So that'll be where that comes from.
Great stuff. But you're back to that indie sound, while at the same time you can hear the sound has sort of moved on, especially in Big Life, Motorway, Time in Hand, and it all flows perfectly together. Do you feel like this is like the best album you've ever made?
I think you always like them when you first. It's a funny one because both of us, I think, when you just finish it, I've had enough of it. Do you know what I mean? Because you've listened to all the songs so many times, stop, start, fine tuning it and all that. Yeah. And I literally ain't listened to it for about a month and a half at all, and then put it on the other day, and I think you've kind of done the same thing, just with fresh ears. Yeah. And I'm really, really happy with how it sounds. So both are,
Anything that you would have tweaked?
No, like Joel says, that the first few weeks after, there's so much you want to change, isn't there? Like so many bits that you think, oh, maybe that could be a bit like that or whatever. But then, I think after, like Joel said, a month and a half, you sort of just in your head just think, nah.
Yeah, like, you forget about the little bits that don't really matter, but when you're really focusing on it, they stand out a mile. You know what I mean? But when you kind of forgot about that little thing,
you hear the song, don't you?
Yeah, and it ain't make or break to anything. Do you know what I mean? A little bits, really.
Yeah. Well, it sounds brilliant. It's a real mixture of upbeat, reflective, pulling at the heartstring tracks, really thoughtful lyrics. Was it more of a band effort this time in total?
Pretty much the same procedure as always. You know what I mean? We make some music up. We either write individually or make music up as a band in the practice room and then go and write to it. So that's kind of how we've done it from the second album, really. Yeah. The first album was different because I think they were songs that we've had from the start, and then just pretty much the same procedure.
Yeah. And double album. So I mean, have you been writing a lot more? Is this a new sort of creative peak in any way?
I think we just made a point of trying to get as many of the ideas as we had finished, and then it got to a point where there was just we didn't want to leave them off. Do you know what I mean? So we thought, we may as well just put them all on, because it's like otherwise they just end up no one ever hears them. Yeah. Or they go on the internet anyway. So you just sling them on. Do you know what I mean? And
but they're all consistently high quality.
Yeah, I know, of course out.
Very true. Not as if the past hasn't. But why haven't you done all
the other 20 shitty ones at the bottom there? No, I'm joking. That was all we had.
What are the songs that didn't make it?
No, because all the songs that we done, we just thought I think me and Joel both, like anyone would, you prefer certain songs, I guess, or you get into certain songs more at a certain time. That's what I find, And so then you sort of, so there's probably songs that you both individually prefer, and then you like try and make an album out of it, and then you just think, well, they're all pretty decent, And it's like, it did make sense, didn't it, just to put them together.
You said about it ages ago, and I thought, we're asking for, you know what I mean? I was thinking, I don't think we're going to have enough songs to fill out like 2 sides, do you know what I mean? And then by the end of it, you said it again, didn't you? Like, why don't we just throw them all on? And it kind of thought, once they was actually completed, it just, it works.
What about recording wise? Where was it all done?
At Black Barn,
yeah.
At Paul Willard's place, yeah.
Yeah.
With Charles Rees.
Yeah, they really helped us out, which was great because it's just handy to have that sort of helping hand, you know, sort of just guiding you through certain things, you know. But we've done some bits at home as well. We've done a lot of overdubs as well at home, didn't we? And things like that, bits of guitar and even
vocals, stuff like that.
Yeah,
we've got the sort of stuff at home to do that. But and it weren't all in one hit either. It was sort of like we'd have 3 or 4 days when the studio weren't being used. We'd use it then, and then we would maybe not go in there again for about 2-3 weeks. You know what I mean? Yeah. Or Rob's got to fly over and all that sort of stuff. So I think we've done well to make it sound. Charles has done well to make it sound
coherent.
Absolutely flows together.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like it's recording little bits here and there.
Sometimes you can pick up on those things, and you certainly can't here. So great job. You recently played Margate Mod and 60s Festival. Do you get stuck into those sort of things and the scooter rally and the general vibe, or in and out?
We don't usually, do we? But it just come up like
I've been on a pizza bike once on a moped and I nearly decked it straight in someone's garden. That's my only experience with. Would that be a moped, a pizza bike? Would it be?
Sort of scooter, it could be a scooter sometimes.
Yeah.
But on the mod thing, what are the mod bands that have influenced the Rifles, do you think? The most influences that you've had?
Got to say Weller, really.
Yeah, the Jam, I would say.
Obvious, but the Clash, but they're probably not a
they're
mod
not
band.
That's what I mean. As mod thing, as the mod sort of scene goes, I'd say it's only really that.
Yeah, because I'd say we're more probably influenced by a lot of Clash stuff, or just as much as Jam stuff, especially the early days.
Yeah.
So I remember you giving me that double album, that Clash album. That was a big thing.
Treble.
Was it? It was, wasn't it? That gave me a treble album with the Clash on Broadway, I think it was. But that was a huge influence, and I think I don't know. We're not like sort of massively like a mod band, but
no.
At the same time, there's some great songs in that. I think it's just for us, it's about the songs, and if they're good songs, really. And we like a lot of Motown and everything. It's quite a big
I think we do. We literally across the board. If it's a good song, it's a good song. Simple as that. Nothing to do with haircuts or scooters or studded leather jackets.
Talking of haircuts, you've got a very nice haircut. You're always wearing a hat normally.
Looking good. I made an effort today.
Thank you very much. The UK tour starts in December, includes 2 nights at Coco. The last show in London was at the Roundhouse. I mean, that was superb. Very loyal fan base, always a great vibe live. Is playing live the best part for you?
I prefer the recording side of it. I do love the gigs. The gigs are great, but I find it hard on tour, the sitting about all day. I find that really hard. So the actual writing process is probably my favourite part of it. But if I could just be sort of zoomed to the start of the gig and just play the gig, that would definitely be up there, do you know what I mean? Because they're always great to play, and once they're finished, it's a nice feeling. But we are lucky with the fan base, you know what I mean? We kind of have to turn up and they sort of carry us.
Yeah, they're definitely 50%,
we need those chords and stuff, yeah.
And you've done a couple of acoustic CDs, they've always gone down very well. You planning another one in the future?
Yeah, we like them, don't we, John?
Yeah.
Like doing them.
Get a bit of time, we just we do them at home, do you know what I mean?
Yeah. It's got a real relaxed sort of vibe about it, like the Christmas gigs at
the Boogaloo.
Yeah, great stuff. And Joe, I know you're a big West Ham fan. What do you think of Sam Allardyce becoming England manager?
Who knows? I mean, why not? It's definitely a different step, isn't it? A step in a different direction, rather, to old Roy. So we'll see how he goes on.
Good.
Who knows? An hard job, though. I know that.
Yeah,
well, I don't know that. I'd imagine it's an hard job, though.
You're being very neutral there, Joel.
I don't dislike Sam Allardyce, though. He was a West Ham manager.
Oh, right, yeah.
And he's quite sort of one-dimensional. His style, but who knows? I mean, I thought we had a great squad at the Euros, and that didn't work out. So
no. Yeah, you're right. We'll see, I guess. Who are you boys listening to these days at home? time off, just enjoyment wise?
Well, been listening to Big Life a bit.
Rifles.
Yeah.
The War on Drugs. I bought that. It's a few years old now, I think, the album.
Yeah, good album.
But I thought it was a really good album. Like I've been listening to that quite a bit lately.
Oh, cool, man. Yeah, I've just got the Johnny Cash stuff in my car. Do you know the American recordings? Do you know them albums? Like, Rick Rubin at the end. I really like them.
Yeah,
just bought them on vinyl actually. They are a nice box set on vinyl. I can't wait to listen to them on vinyl. But they sound brilliant on CD. Listen to them in the car. Do you remember that band that John Squire went in? I picked that up the other day. Do you remember John Squire went in that band? What are they called?
Not the Seahawks.
The Seahawks, yeah. I was listening to that. I picked that up. I found it in like just
sounds quite dated now, doesn't it?
It does. But putting it back, it takes you back, man. It's like, bloody hell, it's funny.
Is yours talking of vinyl? Is Big Life coming out? Double gatefold vinyl?
Yeah.
Great stuff. Look forward to that. You artwork looking good?
Yeah, we're all done. We're all sorted, aren't we?
Yeah, feeling good about it.
I think it's actually everything. We're complete, aren't we? Our job is done, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a nice feeling, man. You just shut down, don't you? After we've shut down for about a month, and it's well nice now coming back to it. The work's done. This is a nice bit here, you know. Sort of the work's done, and you're just getting into it now for it to come out. Well, it's 19th of August, so it's not long.
Not long at all. And well, thanks a lot for your time. Just very briefly, what would you say your best song off the new album is individually?
Oh, well, I don't know. I like all different ones at different times. Like
today?
Finding today.
What you prefer?
Today I like Go Do What You Like and Independent. They're the sort of couple I've got into lately, but I sort of go around the block. But yeah, that's it today.
Great stuff.
Yeah, I don't know. I always really liked Motorway because it was just a totally different type of song for me to write. Do you know what I mean? And I just enjoy it because it don't feel like I wrote it, if that makes sort of sense.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
It's just a totally different sort of angle, how I would normally write.
Yeah.
Excellent. Well, thanks a lot for your time. Anything else to say to news watchers?
No. I hope you enjoy the album, really. That's about it, really, you know. Cheers.
Thank you.
I'm sure they will. Thanks a lot. Cheers.
Cheers, man.
Lovely.
Thanks so much.
Thanks a lot. Right.